Why, hello, loves. Hey, babes, and welcome back. I'm really excited today because I'm finally starting to share some of the practices that I mentioned in my 5 morning practices that I love video. Maybe you saw that. If not, you can check it out here. And today I am sharing a morning somatic experiencing practice. So, somatic work, some of you may be familiar with this, is the practice of going into the body to develop a deeper sense of awareness with our physical sensation, with our emotion, with maybe patterns of tension that we may be holding. The word somatic comes from a Greek word soma, which means body. And the more that we can get into the body in somatic practice, we can increase our awareness, our embodiment, and our ability to heal. So, this practice is simply one of going within, noticing what's here, and being with ourselves through whatever is present. And so, as I guide us through today, I just invite you to really invite in as much compassion for yourself and courage to just notice what's here. And knowing that the healing doesn't have to happen today, it is this gentle practice where we are, every time we sit with ourselves in somatic practice, every time we sit with ourselves in our body, we are increasing our level of safety and self-trust with what's right here. So I invite you to find a comfortable seat. You can also do this practice laying down. Yeah, maybe inviting in a couple of breaths in the nose. Releasing out the mouth. Letting your eyes begin to close if they're not already. On the in-breath, perhaps calling your energy back to your being. On the out-breath, just letting that land a little bit more right here. Feeling your root beneath you, or if you're laying down, your back body. And could you sink a little bit more deeply into that seat or your back body? Even 20%, letting gravity do its work here. Allowing your belly to be soft. Softening around your cheekbones and shoulders and rib cage. Just beginning to turn down the noise or the volume of the external world. And beginning to turn up the volume of the inner one. Dropping down from any thoughts in the mind into the body. Perhaps imagining your thoughts can become drops of water. And just gently drop down into your center. And being held there in a pool for when they're needed. And we'll start by just gently beginning to tune into your body. Just noticing what's here. Any areas that light up, maybe it's a physical sensation. A little discomfort or pain. Maybe it's a feeling of emotion. Or just an area that seems to light up. What's here today in my body? If it feels good, perhaps bringing a gentle, light touch to those areas, even one or two of those areas. Or just noticing them in your mind's eye. We're just going to drop in a little deeper to maybe one or two of those areas that you're noticing. And just see what's here. So if you felt the sensation in your belly or your heart, for example, just going to those places with your awareness and tuning in a little bit more deeply. Are there emotions present here? Sensation. Maybe it's a color, an image, or a memory. Just continuing to gently breathe with whatever's here. There's an invitation to simply be with, be present with whatever is arising from this place of a gentle observer. If I'm feeling sadness or discomfort, instead of trying to change it, there's an invitation to acknowledge, I see you. Perhaps telling our body, I see you. Thank you for showing me. I'm here. Just continuing to breathe and accompany the sensation, almost as a friend just holding space. If any emotions are arising, letting yourself know it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel this way. Not from this place of complacency, like it will always be this way, but what I'm aware of right now, I accept. And I accept you, body, I accept you, emotion. And you're not alone. If it would feel good, you can send some gentle, loving breath to these areas by just breathing in and then sending an out breath through a gentle stream, sending it to these areas. A gentle nourishment from yourself. Then perhaps we can ask, is there anything that these areas or these emotions have to share with you? Is there a message that you'd like to share? And then just taking a moment to listen with your ears, with your feeling, with your vision, with your knowing. Being open to receive whatever's here. What would you have me know, body? What would you have me know, emotion? And then we can ask, is there anything that is ready to be released today? With no expectation. We're just allowing even a small piece of something that's here to do so if it's ready. You can imagine this release just going down the central channel, out the root into the earth to become compost. Just feeling that release down when it's ready, if it's ready. And before we close, we'll just take a moment again to say thank you to your body. Thank you to these parts of you or these emotions, these experiences, whatever is here, for showing me. Letting your body know I'm here and I'm willing to listen. The more that we can simply be a gentle ally and witness to ourselves and our experience, the deeper trust and sense of safety we can build right here in our own bodies and our own beings. So just taking a moment to honor yourself for showing up for this practice. As you're ready, noticing your body and the space that you're in once more. You can stay here in this space as long as you'd like, or when you're ready, just beginning to slowly bat open your eyes. I invite you, if you have space, to maybe just go slow, maybe grab your journal and write down a few notes about anything that you received or experienced. And know that this somatic practice is a really gentle way that we can practice meeting ourselves to start the day. And sometimes emotions will flow, sometimes we'll feel things that feel strong. But what a gift to ourselves to be able to meet ourselves before the day begins and let our body know, hey, I'm here. So thank you for watching this video. I'd love to hear how it went for you. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.